What's up, everybody? So we are out in a little nature area that is close to us. We are doing some wild harvesting. We have salsify so far and some dandelions, and along this area grows a lot of wild mint, which is really cool. If you pan down here, babe. So we have a big patch of it right here, but it grows all along here. Like, there's some right here, there's some over there, and there's a ton behind me and just growing kind of all over. But how you know it's mint, babe, if you want to come in real close here to this stem, all the way to the stem right here. The stems will be square, so you can actually feel two complete separate sides. It'll have opposite opposing leaves that are serrated, kind of like this almost heart-shaped look, but not completely heart-shaped. And it'll obviously smell like mint. All you need to do is rub it, smell your hands, and you'll be able to tell that it is mint. It sometimes grows next to stinging nettle, which can sort of look similar. It also has kind of a serrated leaf, as well as some other plants. But it's pretty fragrant, and you should be able to know. So when you're harvesting this, mint actually grows better. Same with basil and a couple other plants. If you trim it, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So on these opposite opposing leaves here, you're going to find little teeny leaves on the inside, here and here, on these opposing leaf stems. And what you want to do is you want to pick somewhere above that, and those two little leaf stems will turn out to be two new stalks that look like the end of this head right here. So you can use your fingers, you can use snips, or you can use a knife. I'm going to show you how to use fingers and snips today. Fingers and a knife. So you just want somewhere above that leaf. You want at least two sets of leaves off the ground already. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. So anywhere above those first two is fine. So I'm just going to take, and you just want to pinch straight in, basically. I like to come in on this other side and pinch straight down like that. Hopefully a little cleaner. This one's got really thick stems. We'll go ahead and clean that up so it doesn't cause any damage to the plant here. There we go. It's easier to pinch off the tops. So for example, here's a top right here, and you can't really see this one's new little leaves yet. They're not really developed on that one. So let me find one that sort of is, okay, like this one. This is a really big, okay, right here, there's two little leaves right there. So we're just gonna pinch right above that. And we want to leave these two on, and these two little tiny leaves will turn into two new heads like this. Will make this bush a lot bushier and bigger. All right, so we're going to show you how to do that with the knife as well. This one has so much on it, doesn't really matter where you go. And in fact, you want to trim these back, because if you don't, it'll go to flower. And if it goes to flower, it'll stop growing. So the more you trim these, the bushier they get, and the longer it extends their growth in the season. So right there, and you got those two little leaves. So it's better to just top all of these, actually, so it doesn't go to flowering and to seed. When it goes to flowering to seed, these stalks will become very woody, and the plant will lose a lot of its flavor. And this is a spot we can come back to over and over and over again. There's a lot of mint here. And if we keep all this mint from flowering, it'll last longer. Now you can make tea with this. You can make herbal concoctions and remedies. You could use them in salads. You could freeze them in ice cubes. There's all kinds of stuff you could do with mint. Tea is one of the best. Or just eating it straight out. And I'll show you. Just so... You want to take these and wash them, preferably, but just to show you that we're not BSing. It smells really, really good, and it tastes really, really good. Also really fuzzy and soft, if you can see on the little hairs on here. The smaller leaves taste better. Wild mint does have a little bit of a different flavor, but it's still good and super healthy. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Got my little dandelion queen. All right, I just want to do a quick video and show you guys how to easily prepare some of these greens. So in here we have dandelion flowers, which we'll end up picking the stem off. We have a ton of wild mint, and then we have some dandelion greens somewhere at the bottom here. And we also have on the side over here, just to keep them fresh until we're ready to prepare the roots, we have some dandelion and salsify chilling in some water after just slightly cleaning off the roots. So the best way to get the bugs and dirt out of here, cold water in a large bowl. I've already done this one several times, but I'm doing it again just to show you guys. So you kind of just wash it around like this a little bit, be gentle with it. And I found one of the easiest methods is to take a colander or a strainer, set it on top, and the water comes through, and then you just hold that both together and you can pour off. And you can do that as many times as you feel necessary to get it clean. This is about the 5th time I've done it, so I feel like these are pretty good to go. It smells so good, the fresh mint. We'll just get a little bit of extra water out, and then I just put these on top of a paper towel. And then pick off whatever parts you don't want to eat. Like sometimes people don't care to eat the stems and stuff, so once these are all dry, we'll pick out maybe the woodier bits. And then we'll either eat it in a salad or we'll blend it into a smoothie. Alright, so we're going to try a little drink out. So we have our mint and a few of our dandelion greens and a bunch of our dandelion heads here. Got a bit of frozen pineapple, freshly cut, a little bit of lemon, and some Canada Dry. Just show you how I kind of do this is for your mint, you just take up to the top stems, however thick they are, and just snip, and then you have your leaves. For the flowers of the dandelion, what I normally do is the stem usually produces a white milky sap substance. I'm pretty sure it's perfectly safe to eat, and I think it has some other medicinal qualities, but I don't generally like to eat it as it's very bitter. And I'll cut that generally right about there, which you can see evidence over here. It just has your flower petals plus those little greens. So I'm just going to shove all this in here. It's going to be a little bitter because of the greens, the dandelion greens. But hopefully, I've never particularly tried this drink before. I like making different drinks out of the mint leaves in general, but I thought I pretty much just make what I have on hand, and this is what I had on hand today. So these have been drying for an hour or so. Like the towel's still damp, but these are all perfectly dry. We'll just get a little bit of lemon going on in here. We don't want seeds. No. Come here. Almost lost you. Get out. Okay. Dang, dude. I looked at this lemon, didn't see any lemon seeds, and now we're finding them. Okay. Just give it a little hint, you know? I'm not trying to make lemonade here. Okay. I think the lemon, pineapple, ginger ale, and mint should make a nice combo. Got a little bit of that carbonation in there. So it should be pretty refreshing, I'm hoping. Alright. Get it all settled in there. Sometimes gotta shake this stuff around quite a bit. see. Ooh. Smells interesting. Oh, ooh. Got a little kick because of that ginger ale. That's pretty good. I'd actually add a little water. It's pretty thick. This is not going to be your normal. It's going to be a green smoothie, basically. All right. Lots of healthy chlorophyll, I think, right? A little bitterness, a little sourness, a little sweetness. No, it's not bad. Probably really healthy. See you guys.